As soon as it turns 1. There you go. Now you can start waving hi.
Hi.
Do you want to come over and see yourself?
Hi.
There you go. Okay? Alright, let me shoot the video now.
Okay.
And then you can say goodbye, okay? Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining Robinflying Crochet. Kirkpatrick. My sign's backwards by the time you see it, but I really wanted my sign, so you can't do that. I really wanted to have a sign, so I got it. Health issues as the updates. Carpal tunnel, done and healed. Thyroid removed April 1st. Today is April something. It's Thursday. It's the first Thursday in April. I think it's the 7th. I don't really know. But anyway, so I decided and realized that I had to go over my 2002 goals for the quarter and see how we did. I was doing probably pretty good until I hit March, and then I kind of like fizzled out because I was having surgeries. So do I acquire new yarn? Yes, I've acquired new yarn. I have new yarn here. I even forgot to show it in my video I just did. But it's anything that I bought is not anything unusual for me. I buy a lot of worsted weight. The closest things that I have to me, and sorry for my headshot, are I bought these. I bought 4 of these, which are, and again, I took off my light. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing today. This is purple multi. That's what this is. And I love this. And I love the blues to go with it. And I should have bought them too. But this is blue multi. And they're Walmart brands. And I have to tell you, I like these Walmart brand yarns. I really do. I think they're very soft. I like the price of them. Of course, you know, who wouldn't? You're going to see some light going off because I'm going to try and get my light established where I want it to be. And it takes a while to get there because I should have had it before I actually started. And I did not. And so I really haven't acquired any other new yarns since that. Those are what I've acquired. And I acquired 4 balls of the multi and 1 ball of the blue multi. And I am paying attention. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get. For some reason, orange seems to be the best color of glow for me. So that's what I do. I guess I always thought red and blue was my color, but so next one, trying new yarns and didn't like it. I haven't bought. Like I said, Mainstays is the new yarn that I bought, and I like Mainstay. I like how what I'm getting. Like I feel I like how it looks, but I just haven't been in the buy-in mood lately. Would I like to go buy? Oh yeah. Have I bought? No. Those are what I bought, but I bought them because I knew I wanted to do the towels, and I bought the multiple blue just because I absolutely love that color, and I don't even know what I'm going to do with it, but I bought it. That's how most yarns get into the house, isn't it? So. Alright, going on to Charlie's donations. Let me see how many I've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So far I've made 20 items for Charlie's Love as of, I'm going to say it's March 7th. Have I mailed them? No. But with what I've made, it's probably enough to mail. But I just haven't put a box together. I have a box that's already been sitting here that I need to mail. I will mail that out as soon as I can. Operation Gratitude. Let me see how many I've made there. I tell you, I became a real slacker in the month of March. I tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I only made 8 things for them. I am not keeping on track with that to meet my goal. So I guess I will see how well that goes. I did do a hat and scarf set that I will probably be putting in the group to go to them, but it's under my hat and scarf Cal crochet along, so I don't have a tally for that. Alright, family gifts. What did I make? In January, I made Tony the Tiger, and Elijah claimed it. At the end of January, I worked on Walt the Wolf, and that's going to go to my grandson who lives in Oregon. But I'm finishing up something for him, and it's late because his birthday is in January, and I just haven't got it done yet. It's down to I need to assemble it. That's where I am. I need to just take a day and assemble it, and that's it. All right. Finished whips that have been sleeping. Well, in January, I finished a purple scarf that I had started before Christmas. So that was good. And I also finished all the St. Patrick towel toppers, 6 total. So that was kind of good. I got them done. So I guess I could have added on to there. I got all the Easter towels done that I had. No, I still work on Easter towels, so that's not done yet. Trying to keep better notes, but somehow or other I got away from it. So, YouTube videos. Wow. I have to go back and keep better notes because I just recorded 68, and it hasn't gone anywhere. 67, 68 I recorded, April's hat and scarf. And I'm doing quarterly report. Quarterly report, because I'm shooting that right now. So, all totaled, let's see, 16, 17, 18, let's see, 19, okay, 16, 17, 18, 19, April, bingo. I've done 20 videos this year, so I'm doing pretty good there. And I'm shooting 3 today. So, that's not too bad. Let's see. How many people on my channel? And I forgot to look. So let's check that out. You can see this was just, basically this is just done on a whim all of a sudden. I've got to go back and actually fix some things. But, you know, I was like, here, I'm doing it. Elijah's pretty accepting to me sitting here and doing my videos right now. And I haven't done any in a long time. So I figured I'd go ahead and do it. And I think on March 11th I looked and I had 141 subscribers. And I think that number has increased since then. So let's check. And I'll do a date in here, 4/7/22. And we will post it. It's being 4/7/22. Let's see how many subscribers I have. I'm just waiting for my phone to catch up to me. But my channel is growing, small and shortly. It's not doing any big jumps lately, but you know that's how things go sometimes, and I'm okay with that. You know, I don't mind it. You know, I'd rather grow small and see things happening than to be jumping all of a sudden really quick and not know what happens to my channel. So I'm at 144 subscribers. Thank you to everyone who is subscribing. I appreciate that. You don't know how much that means to me. I love watching my channel grow. I haven't done any drawings yet. It's been a financial thing. I haven't had things to go. For my yarn bingo videos. Now I keep the video count in my regular video count, my YouTube channel, because they hit my YouTube and then I have to switch them over to the yarn bingo. And yarn bingo is Facebook and YouTube is YouTube. So they get, technically my yarn bingo videos get counted twice. So I do actually count them each time. And like I said, I haven't actually done recording in a while, which is shameful on me. But I have gotten all 4 months out for this year. I have to go back and actually write this stuff. Looks like I'm journaling a lot this afternoon. Haven't done any drawings. Yarn bands. Now this was disappointing to me. I didn't get any yarn bands done in March. I don't think I got any yarn bands. think these are February's. I haven't put them away. But I didn't crochet for half of the month. I just wasn't, I was having surgery, and I just didn't feel like I couldn't do much. So I didn't do anything in March, which surprised me. So, but I did get 2 months in here. So let's see what the totals of those are. Always takes me a while to find my calculator. So the total as of March was 3,064 yards of yarn. I think that's pretty good. Can't wait to see what I do at the end of the year. See how I did compared to 2021. Since I do have a journal for 2021, and I now have a journal for 2022, I can do a comparison even. Woohoo! Another video. As if you'd be ready to hear from me again, right? Projects that will take a year to make. I'm working on 3 of them. I don't think I actually put a number set on that. So working with Gabby Grammy on Hat and Scarf Cow. That is something that her and I are doing together. I am 1 month behind in that right now, and that is the month of March. But I did get April some. I'm joining Jada and Stitch's Totally Tunisian calendar blanket. I am doing that, and I am up to March. Finished March in March. I got to start April, which is usually the first Sunday, but I just didn't feel like it last Sunday. So this Sunday will probably be when I finish work on the April one. So, and then, what else did I do? What does it say here? Started one of my own with listening to audiobooks for the next year. And I'm doing a shawl from Carrie Penny from Happy Crafty Homemaker. I'm actually making a shawl and listening to audiobooks. I listened to my first audiobook, and I did come back and say, I am working primarily on the shawl while listening to the audiobooks. But I find myself that the book was so good that I was actually listening to other things because I work on something different every day. And I found myself actually listening to the audiobook while I was working on other things also because I enjoyed the book so well. Second book, I'm only on letter B. I'm actually failing in that one. I'm only on letter B, and I will tell you, letter B was hard. I'm not really enjoying the audiobook. And as a librarian, I know if you're not enjoying it, just stop listening to it. Get another book. It's not a big deal. But I decided that I would go ahead and I would finish this book out. So I think I'm halfway through it, but again, between my carpal tunnel and my thyroid surgery, I haven't actually picked up my shawl and start working on it. I got to a point where I had to stop because I'm trying. I'm trying something new where I'm actually putting armholes in this shawl, so I have to control some of the color changes in it. So I had stopped it so I could actually do that. So that's where I am with that. But we're good to it. All right, so those are my 3 projects that I'm doing right now. Those are the only cows that I've joined. Let's see. Okay, this is joining cows. Those are my yearly cows. This is another cow that I did join because sometimes you have cows that you just join for a short period of time. I joined Marley's Minions. It's a mystery cow for Super Bowl Sunday. And I tried. I really, really tried. But I got so confused in the written pattern. And the answers that I were getting were not helping because what I was reading was not what I was how I was supposed to read it. But I was not the only person that was reading it that way. So I kind of got hung up, and I started it 3 different times, and I finally decided I was going to do it. So that one was on me, but that's okay. You know what? I tried. I knew it was going to be tight. One, it was going to be Super Bowl Sunday, and it was going to start. I was going to be late. So I felt that I put too much pressure on myself, and I just decided I'd stop. After doing it the 3rd time and getting to a spot where I wasn't understanding the pattern, which I do. I struggle with reading patterns because it's a new process for me. But after figuring out I just wasn't getting anywhere, I just stopped. And that's okay. I'm human. I'm allowed to stop. Joint projects. That's my hat and scarf cow. That's how I feel that's a joint project between me and Gammy. Gifts from husband, it's okay. Hold up, Elijah, please stop. Gifts from families and friends. I haven't gotten any, so but I like to keep track. Outside events. I haven't done any craft fairs, but it looks like we might be doing one in May. I'll get back on that one. Let's see. State fair projects. I have not done any state fair projects yet. I have a feeling one of my big projects coming up might be it. Learning new stitches. On January 30th, I learned the Tanzanian simple stitch. I love it. The second one, start the next stitch for Jadian Stitches Cal for February on 2/3/22. Frogs on 2, looks like 2/11/22, and we'll try again. I did get it done. I got to go back and get the name of it so I can keep track of it. I did do Marches, and now I'm just waiting to do April's. So I will just go ahead and say that I recorded these, and I will report the next ones that I learned the next time. Because like I said, I have a feeling I'm journaling a lot today, and I'm looking up stuff because I kind of like gave up somewhere. Complete one grafting. Yes, I did do a small grafting. I learned how to do it. It was my first project. The great thing was it was a written pattern and it had a video to watch. And I did both, and I got through it. Is it perfect? No, but it is pretty, and I do like it. And it was from Yarn Inspirations. It was Catch a Wave Crochet Pillow. I have done the front of it. I have not done the back. It's a free pattern. I didn't like working on it until I wrote what colors and how many down first. Then I liked working on it. And it seemed to go faster because what I was doing was I was following the pattern. I was following the pattern on the paper. And what it was a graph. You followed the graph. And I was struggling with the counting. So what I did was I had a pad of paper that I had gotten. And I went through, and for the rows, I would count what colors I needed. I didn't care about right side, wrong side. It was just I was on this row, and this is what I counted, and I would scratch it out as I went. And I found that to be so much easier than sitting there and counting the rows every time I wanted to do it. And most of the patterns that I've seen that I've picked up have that written down automatically for you. So yes, I can do it, and that's the way I have to do it. And once I went to that style of doing it instead of counting the graph, I went to how many stitches of white I had to have, how many stitches of blue I had to have, and how many stitches of green. And just counting that way, it went a lot faster, a lot smoother, and I was picking up on what I was doing, and I understood it better, and I liked it better. So that's the way it's going to go for me. So I did finish it. I started it on February 22nd, and it took me to February 24th to finish it. I used a size H hook. I did the whole thing, just the top one, and it took me that long, but you know what? I completed it, and I have the materials already purchased to do the next one. Oh, that's right. I did purchase some material. I purchased some material from Joanne Fabrics.
Yeah.
And I think it's their brand, whatever their brand is. There's 10 rolls of white, 5 rolls of black for the new outfit I wanted to do it. And then I just bought some miscellaneous colors. And I'll tell you, I wasn't happy how it got shipped to me. It got shipped to me in 4 different boxes. And when I ordered it, here's what I don't like. When I ordered it, and it was free shipping. But then when it got shipped to me, because it got broken down into 4 different boxes, and it wasn't as much of an order that way, I ended up paying shipping on each individual box. I don't like that. It's the same thing Amazon does. You purchase your items so that you get free shipping, but just because they're coming from different places, then you have to turn around and pay for however much quantity that place ships to you. And if it doesn't meet the goal of, I think it's $25 or $20 is their limit, it doesn't meet that goal of meeting their limit, then they come back and charge you for the shipping and handling costs. And I did that at Christmas time. I was purchasing stuff, and we're fortunate to be blessed with additional funds, and I was purchasing stuff, and I was very careful about what I was buying. I was making sure that, I was buying for 3 kids, And if it are groups, I would make sure everything was covered. And the Amazon, I spent, I ended up overdrawing because, and I had saved money there in case there was anything that we needed or anything that didn't come in. But because the way Amazon was shipping it, I was having to pay shipping fees. Because I was paying shipping fees, it overdraw my account. I had to quickly get money there. And it was like, well, wait a minute. I counted this up. There shouldn't be. And then I went back and actually realized every time they switched something off the order and shipped it, I ended up paying the fee for it. I didn't like that. Anyway, that's my little soapbox report. Phoenix Rising, I have not done any of her blankets yet, but I'm going to. I keep looking at colors. I'm having a problem with making I don't know why I have this one blanket I just made a huge purchase for Phoenix Rising. It's going to be another huge purchase. But I think it's not, the one blanket I made a huge purchase for is 2 colors. So I bought, colors that are normally used. With the Phoenix Rising, you're buying colors, but you're like buying one ball this color, one ball that color, one ball this color. And I think that's where my mind's having a breakdown. It's kind of like I'm going to have all these scrap balls left over, which is fine. I don't mind. I use scrap balls all the time. But it's one of those things that I just have a hard time breaking down and buying the money for. But I want to do it one day. Okay. Patterns I like from other YouTubers. Bag a Day, Easy Beginner Basic Beanie, Crocheting Unisex Hat, Free Crochet Tutorials, Bella D, Sweetheart Crochet Pattern, Crochet and Create Hat and Scarf Set, Crochet for You 5-minute Crocheted Snowflakes. So I really did like those patterns. So I'm sharing it again. Amigurumis. I did get amigurumis. Gotta go back and report this. Gotta keep my bookwork up. So as I go through, if I do what I'm supposed to be doing, it won't look so bad when I go back and do it myself and have to look at everything. Because it'll already be dates here, and I know that I just need to figure out what I'm missing and put them in. Instead of sitting there going, what did I do this last? Amigurumis. I actually did 3 amigurumis. Some of them had purposes, some of them didn't. Or they did and they didn't work out, so I put it someplace else. I did the friendly tiger from the Friendly Fox website. I finished it on January 12, 2022. That's the one that Elijah took. I did a yellow octopus. I did my own pattern, but there's enough out there that you can pretty much make your own pattern whenever you want to. I did that for the 19th of January. When I did it with the intentions of it going to Charlie's Love, but there's a certain size it has to be, and I was a 1/2 inch over. So I created myself a little baby stash. Walter Wolf, I did that one on January 27th, and I think that one is from, I don't know where it's from. Hopefully it'll be somewhere in this book. If not, I'll have to go look for it. And I'll have to post it in the subscription, in the box over there that I did. I got a lot of projects. I have actually done a lot of projects in the year. I am on, let's see what number I'm on. I have to actually jump around a little bit because projects are all over because I ran out of room to have my projects listed. So I had to start going back to find empty spots in my book and put projects on the back sheets of things, front sheets of things. So just give me a minute. Let me see if I can find them. All right, it looks like I've only kept up with 18 different projects that I've done so far, which is fine. I can live with that. I put on here that I reported this one. I feel like I've written my project someplace else too. And stuff on. But it may have been that was the last things that I did, and I just haven't written anyplace else. But I have to go back and actually write more projects down and get them tallied up. So, my list for June. Oh, not my list for June. That's not right. It is my list for what I do each day of the week. And you can see it. So March kind of was a washout for me. I didn't really get a lot of March done. So I got operated on March 10th, and I pretty much lost all of that until the end of March, and then I said I just worked on towels. That's all I did. So, but I have April here. I haven't even done April's yet. So, today is Thursday, and I'm working on towels. Yes, love you. I'm working on towels Thursday, so I'm going to move that there. Friday, that's when I have the kids. So I want to do something that's very easy. I need to finish Martin's book. That's what I'm going to write it as. Martin's book. I just need to finish that. Then what else do I have? Let's see. You know what? I can finish that another time. That's not a problem. So I just got to get that set for April. I'll get that done. What else do I have? Purchases for, didn't do that. All right. Finished items. According to this, so far this year, I have finished, and like I said, I've got to go back and actually add stuff in. I haven't even got down here. I have finished 58 projects. So that's what I got listed there. Let's see. I generally write down what did I work on today, and I've got February, and I actually, oh no, I gotta fix that. So, figure out what I've done in the last 2 weeks. Not much really. Here or there. Just have not really been feeling good. So I got that done, and that is it. See, I knew I had more projects because I'm like, right here, I got project number 22. So I know I have more, 21. Let's see, so do I have any projects that? So, yes, back here is number 19. So I got 18 projects that I have actually listed down here. 18 different projects. Not that I'm doing the same thing, or I might be using over the same materials, same patterns over and over again. 18 individual new patterns that I've actually used. So there you go. There I am for up to April 7th. So thanks for listening. I know I've been like running. I'm not the best journaler. I'm trying to get better at it. I found that listening to people who actually do journal and journal well, and I will say that is Yarn Joy Podcast and Happy Crafter Homemaker. And I think Llama Mama Kayla does one also, that I find them very inspirational and keeping me in track and knowing what I've done. And there's been things that, yes, they do go in, and if you keep track of things and keep things up to date and organized, you can find things that actually help you in a positive way when you need some help. So you find a project you've done and you really like it, and you go back and find out what you use, including the hook size, which is big, because I have gotten to the point now where things that are sleeping still have their hooks in it, but if I've gotten into the bag, everything that had a hook in it, I've taken the hook away, and I try not to leave the hooks in any of the bags anymore. I try, because I'm changing projects every day. I have those hooks for those projects set aside, and yes, I will leave a hook with them if I have to go outside or out of the house with them. But really, most of the time, it's one of those that I'm just not really worried about it. So, thanks for listening. If you don't like it, I'm totally receptive to creative criticism. Thanks for putting up with Elijah in here, and I hope to see you soon.